So before we get into the main purpose of this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and notification button. But anyway, prisoners and jail people having phones. I've been wondering this from the get-go, and I'm a little concerned about the dangerous aspect of the comedy aspect. Think about it. These prisoners that have not been able to be around any women forever, now they have all these minors and teenage girls now have access to them. Now they're able to talk to them, go on the pages, communicate to them, go to Instagram pages, and that's incorrect. A lot of these people might be sex offenders and other issues, and I don't like that, because a lot of parents, adult adults, and a lot of their young kids to be on the TikTok app, and which is very concerning when you have inmates using the same app and being able to have conversations with your teenage daughters or even teenage son. So that is actually, I'm completely do not like the fact that, but some of these prisoners are used to just be funny and goofy, completely understandable. But also, you're gonna have the ones that are gonna use it to mess with young kids, and I don't think that's appropriate. And I just want to point that out before we go into this community here, and before we get into the jokes and all this of this video. I just want to point out, I think, the more negativity and the bad things about this subject before we dive right into the goofy stuff. If that makes any sense. Anyway, now we're gonna dive into the goofy stuff. So, back in that fucking spine, second guessing crimes at the war where I scored a slug and crossed the fucking line.
Welcome to Prison TikTok.
This is a steak stove made out of a melted hot pot. So we make our hot water in the morning for our coffee.
The lives of incarcerated people that were once hidden are now going viral thanks to the younger generation.
People became so hyped up about them, they get a seat.
Wait, hold up.
Are now going viral
Gonna
thanks to the
kill
younger generation.
Wait. Let's see if we can find this person. CA. Oh, I don't actually giving them free promotion in this video too. Hey guys, these people are doing it illegal, but here's the information. Go support the illegal people. There it is. Oh, look at him. Here he is right here. So this guy over here, what's he making, man? No, 5 pineapples. Okay. Yeah, you can buy this something like the shop and all that kind of stuff.
Smoking. This bizarre officer loves creeping around backwards, sniffing doors trying to catch people smoking. This bizarre officer loves creeping around backwards,
He has more job security than all you. So they be watching TV in there too? So they be having a lot going on in there. It looks like they have a lot going on in there. Anyway, let's dive right into this video that we're mainly supposed to be talking about today.
People became so hyped up about them, they get to see what it's like behind the wall. It's like a whole nother world.
Kevin Smith is one of dozens of people who have posted their prison experiences on the platform. Now, we're seeing the daily meals.
That was a good tray that I posted. There's trays that are in there that are so gross, like it'll run away from you before you eat it.
The minimal outdoor time, and the how-tos for prison life hacks, like heating up hot water.
I mean, that's literally how we had to make hot water, because they don't have hot water spigots or anything. Everything on Canteen that they do sell requires to be cooked, so the only way to cook it is to MacGyver something.
And while cell phone footage from prisons has found its way on social media before,
people share this, man.
these TikToks are confronting misconceptions of prison life.
I wanted to show people what it was like inside, like behind the wall, and there's not all bad people in there.
Due to prisons being hidden and removed from society, Mass incarceration in the US is vastly misunderstood, with entertainment perpetuating ideas of rowdy prison life and those incarcerated drawn up as soulless criminals who are all dangerous to society.
Anger management.
Behind skills straight does not contribute to that.
But TikTok is challenging that.
People on the outside are seeing people on the inside as people.
𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 is the founder and executive director of Worth Rises, a national criminal justice advocacy organization working to end the exploitation of people that it targets.
So I always knew that I wanted to at some point work on criminal justice issues.
She says TikTok is especially showing the realities of a younger generation that is incarcerated, which is resonating with other TikTok users.
As people, many times who are young, as people who are charismatic, as people who experience joy and
I feel that.
All of the same sentiments that we do every day. And I think that's really, really critical.
It's giving people the chance to ask all sorts of questions about prison life, with one being the most common. How do they have cell phones in the first place? Cell phones are contraband in prisons. Lawmakers stress their potential danger to facilitate crimes. There have been some instances where contraband cell phones were used to threaten state senators.
Yep, and there's more issues I was just referring to could be a problem when you're dealing with this. But a lot of these kids don't understand the problems that we have here, okay?
Use it to make hits on the outside, stuff like that. But if they were so worried about them, then the staff members wouldn't bring them in.
Cell phone smuggling has been previously caught on camera, from being stuffed inside sports balls and thrown over fences to getting dropped by drones. But one way is by far the most common.
The only way that cell phones really make their way into facilities in a mass movement or way is through staff.
Officers or kitchen workers.
Go over the fence like that we just saw.
Deliver stuff. That's how it all comes in.
And the punishment for being caught with one can range from time in solitary confinement to years added onto sentences.
It's definitely risky, but I figured if it did go any type of viral or anything, that it would probably take a while for them to catch on, and by that time I'd be gone.
Kevin only started posting about a week before he was set to be released back in April, knowing at that point it would be less likely he'd get caught with a phone. And those we spoke to who are still in prison asked to be recorded over the phone for their safety, like 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲.
Money.
Go through the extra steps to make sure that I'm careful on my end. You know what I mean? In 6 years, I got caught with 2 phones. And then this year, they wrote me up for being on TikTok.
In 2018, almost 12,000 cell phones were seized in Mississippi prisons alone. Cell phones are so pervasive that lawmakers cannot stop the onslaught that is coming in.
Your money.
So they're trying to stop their use in a different way, with the Cell Phone Jamming Reform Act. Introduced by Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton and South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham in 2019,
of course, Lindsey Graham
the bill would allow state and federal prisons to use phone jamming technology to prevent cell phone usage. This technology is currently prohibited by the FCC. The bill's motivation might not only be to prevent crimes, but also to keep inhumane prison conditions hidden from the public.
The virality of TikTok helps us actually see the things.
That is true, because they be hiding that stuff from like when they do the TV shows. They're not going to show this stuff.
Nobody's used to being inside of a prison cell or just actually communicating with prisoners.
And that communication and insight has made TikToks from inside prisons go viral, with accounts boasting over 300,000 followers. That kind of backing allows for their voices to be heard and learned from.
One thing, I knew that it was a bunch of kids on there. So I kind of wanted to post it as like a reality of what would happen if you go to prison. I mean, it's not any place that you want to end up.
So you have good people like that, but also you have the bad, which is bad as I'm more concerned about.
Cash apps in their bios.
Cash apps in new bios. You know, they're making money bank too. I mean, make your money, but I mean, they're making bank being locked up. So hey. I mean, did he got a cash off? This dude, yeah, he got a cash app. So y'all want to support him? He's a cash app. He got a Snapchat.com. And oh, look, he's selling stuff too. All right, he's selling stuff too. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I can watch the full video. We didn't watch 5 minutes in, but hope you guys learned a lot about the situation and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching. And so my EPG show you something.